Hello guys, welcome once again. In this video, I'm going to teach you about method hiding in C Sharp. In the last video, we have learned how inheritance works in C Sharp. So for example, I have a base class called FC. FC stands for first class, and it has a public method called display. And what this public method is doing, simply it's showing a message. And in this case, it's showing FC colon display. That means we are in FC class, which is our base class. Now, for example, we have second class, which is our derived class. SC stands for second class, and which is inheriting first class, which is FC, right? So this is our derived class and this is our base class, and base class has one method called display, right? Now in the main method, I just created the instance or object of the second class, which is a derived class, and I display the message. Okay, because second class is inheriting the first class, its methods are available for use in the second class also. That's why I am using object.display, because this second class can also access this method. Okay, and when I run the program, as expected, it will show this message sfc display. So let's wait for the console, and it shows as expected fc display. Now suppose for some unknown or weird reason second class don't want to use this method, which is display, and second class want to have its own display method. It want to display its own message rather than using the display message or display method from the base class. So for example, it makes a bold effort to just have this display method in itself also. So now our second class, which is a derived class, also has this display method. So let me change this to sc.display, which is second class display. This is first class display, and this is second class display. So what do you think now will happen? This message will be shown or this message will be shown? Let's see what happens. I will run the program, and it builds, and we have the message sc, which is second class display. Okay, so this class is hidden by the derived class by using this method. But look at this, there is a green squiggly line here, right? And this line showing the warning to the user that method or my project.example.sc.display hide the inherited member, which is fc.display. Okay, so if you do this, C Sharp will warn you about this, that you are hiding this method, and so you will see this green line. In order to remove this warning, what you can do is you can use in front of this void a keyword called new. So this new keyword tells C Sharp that I want to, or second class want to create its own display method, right? So now when you run the program, it it still shows this sc.display or sc::display, but the error or the warning is gone. Okay, so now this kind of declaration, wherever derived class want to hide the original method which is there in the base class, then it can create its own method with the same name. Okay, and it can hide this method. Okay, now for example, for some other reason, some other user don't want to use this, you want to use this only even if you have declared this. So how can you show this after having or after method hiding of this base class? So there can be two or three ways of doing this. First way, let's comment this. And first way, what you can do is you can call your base class in here. So what you can do is you can write base. Base means this class. Base is your base class, and you are in the derived class. So this base keyword automatically knows that you are indicating to the parent or to the base class. So when I hover over this, you can see here in the message that it's indicating FC class, which is our base class. So you can write base dot display. Okay, and I will just give this bracket and semicolon, and when I run this program, it shows FC, which is our base class, colon colon display. Okay, so whenever you want to display this base class method, even if you have defined your method hiding method in the derived class also, then you can do it like this. There is other way of doing the same thing, and I will show you in a moment this second method. So what you can do here is you can typecast your second class as first class. So what you can do here, you have your object sc, object is equal to new sc, so you have this object. Okay, so what you can do is you can just copy your first class, which is your base class, and then you can just typecast this object as a first class. Okay, and just give these brackets and just you can write dot. So it should not look like this, but this will come, this FC will come in the bracket, and now you have these brackets. So now when you give the dot, you have the display method, right? So you can display this method like this, and you can comment this line. So what this code will do is it will typecast your object as a base class, and you already know that your derived class is just a special case of your base class, right? So derived class already have all the method or access to all the method and variable in the base class, right? And derived class can also have its own method, but it has all the access to its public base class method, right? So this is called typecasting your object, and when I run the program, it will show FC colon colon display, right? And it will not show SC, which is second class colon colon display. Okay. Now, third way of doing this the same is, so what you can do is, I will just comment this once again, and we are going to use the third method. So what you can do is you can just copy your base class name, which is FC in our case, and I can make it an object. So I will write obj, and let me comment this line also. So I will define an object of my base class, and I will make an instance of new SC. Okay, so derived class. I will create an instance of second class, which is derived class, as an object of first class. Okay, and I will uncomment this, and when I run the program, it will give you the same result, fc colon colon display. Okay, so what you have done is you have created the instance of your base class as a child class or a derived class. Okay, but if you might be wondering that the reverse is also possible, that you can do sc, and here you can derive this sc instance from first class, which is your base class. It will show you an error, and the error shows that cannot implicitly convert your base class to your child class or derived class. Okay, so this is not possible. Why this is not possible? Because your base class or your base class have, or you can create the instance of base class as a child class, but you cannot create a child class instance as a base class. Okay, so this is the third method you can use, right? So you have three types of code from which you can call your base class method, even if you have declared or redeclared this same method in your derived class, right? Now, for example, I have a third class, so I will copy and I will paste it here, and I will write that this is a third class, which is TC. TC stands for third class, and it is inheriting second class. Okay, SC. Okay, and I will just copy this TC and paste it here. So this class also has the method display, and it shows TC colon colon display. Okay, and now I will create an object of this TC class, and now I will run the program, and I will just write object.display. So what method will be called? Let's see. So tc.display will be called, right? So you can hide this method also, so which is derived class from the fc, but now you are, your second class is your base class in the case of third class, and now you can even override, or you can even hide the method of your derived class like this by deriving from the derived class. Okay, so I hope you have understood the basic concept of method hiding in C#, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.